Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Traders Frontiers. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 4. It is the year 21543, and we're ready to move on to the next thing here. Let's take a look at this Dusk Op, which is going to bring someone aboard. It's 3 jumps away at the new Skydoth Chaos. And then there's 2 hyperwave jumps, the sign corridor, and we have to make 3 jumps after we pick that up and go to the Rhine Fische. This is a problem because it's going to take us way over there. So we're going to have to go from here, Xeno Chaos, to New Skydoth Chaos, and then run all the way over here to sign corridor, and then all the way over to Rhine Fische. I always want to pronounce that backwards. I don't know why. Maybe I'm partially dyslexic. And then loop back around probably to the Dixie Circle and come back around and handle the rest of this business. Because this one, high wind case, we want to ignore. Data Scoop is going to take us to also the new Skydoth Chaos. So we'll want to try to do that one when we can. Dixie Circle. Sign Corridor. There's a second one there. So we want to make sure we do that. And then Mono Fisher. There's a bunch of stuff to do. So let's drop down here, land real quick, pay our crew because some people are going to get promoted. The Sniper and the Zealot. Our Zealot gets up. So here we go. Let's see. We got Unbending Law, which makes sure that the highest level crew member who attempts to abandon the ship reconsiders. That's a nice one to get. But this is what we want to do now. Since last episode we were attacking some independent ships. You want this. Upon victory in ship combat, thoroughly questioning the enemy crew creates up to your intimidation skill and intel records, but causes further reputation loss. So the intimidation skill for this character is 5 because they're rank 8 zealot. Their intimidate's 5. Obviously, if you have somebody with higher intimidate, that's great. But basically, I just get this for all of my zealots. And this is going to give you intel records. And you're going to need those. A lot of them. So, let's take a look at what we have on our ship. We have room for 1 more crew member. And we have this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers. So the ship has quarters for 2 officers plus the bridge, which includes the captain's quarters. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can change one of these out for something else, like another defense pattern matrix if we want, whenever we can get around to doing it. Like I said, there's a bunch of things we actually want to change here. We have the boarding. We'd like to get rid of these 2 things. We know this is a lot of money. I think just for the sake of not getting hit, if I can put another defense pattern matrix on it, it's going to cost 4 weeks. That's going to hurt, but let's invest the time and the money in doing it right now. I think that's the smarter decision here. And then where are we at? We're in Xeno Chaos. Oh, boy. Okay. How long for that next mission? 48 weeks. Let's try to do a couple patrols and see what happens. I'd like to get a couple more points here of reputation with these guys. A military ship, and they should just say, yeah, be on your way. Submit to inspection. We don't want to do. What are we carrying in our cargo? Weapons, components, and advanced medicine. Right. Okay, I wanted to plant that. Did we need the weapon components for anything? I don't think we did. Sign corridor, that. These are all lockbox things. And there's this Dusk Op. Okay. Let's just get going underway for this. Let's go pick this person up. We got 2 things to do in the new Skydoth Chaos. And, oh, and look, right away, here's a pirate. So, yeah, our range change ability is better. Okay, let's go get some... let's go get some intel. Let's go get 5 intel from these guys. Oh, that's funny. We're ready to get underway and bang, they're gonna hit us with this. Perfect approach gives you plus 25 range change, so it just makes sure that you get up here on these guys so that we can do our boardings. This is kind of the period of the game where I get a little bit wishy-washy about what I want to do next. Because sometimes I like to take some money and buy the lower tier military gear, because now we know we're going to be doing a lot of fighting. At the same time, we're getting away without it right now, but it feels precarious, and I don't like that feeling. Okay, you have 15. Well, let's kill you then as soon as we can. He's going to take their sniper out because they can do a lot of damage. So that becomes really important to be able to kill that person off. Doc, this is probably going to take 2 turns. Yeah, especially because we're going to end up wounded. Ooh, he's got Toxin Terror. Good for him. Let's smack her. It's not quite enough, but it will be. This, okay, so here's the thing. 12 costs 1.5 times the weapons initiative to use. This will put us in the penalty. So I don't want to be in the penalty, so I'm going to do this. I would have liked to have had the retaliation and the buff, but it's more important that we not go into the penalty usually. Oh, and look, their void engine is right there. It's 22% damage, and we just made it 100% damage. Game over. 1 turn. That never happens. I mean, I'm not going to say never, but it's so rare. They have 22 cargo, which we don't care about because our cargo is already full. I just want to see what they... But there it is. Rough interrogation. So you do that, and it says we got 4 intel records from the enemy crew. We're going to destroy them, orchestrated salvage, and be on our way. That was very nice. So now we in Hyperion Loop. Boy, I would really like to do a little bit of patrolling. There's a bunch of people here that they're not happy with us. Let's go here to get our... oh boy, I don't want to fight them. What's our escape capability? Okay, our escape capability is good, so we'll just get out of here. Yeah, this is going to be hard with 48 weeks. We have to go all the way to New Scout at Chaos and then to the Sign Corridor. We have to do it. See, and that just wiped out the Spice Hall from us. We're going to get this first. No medical services. Leveling. Nobody needs leveling. Okay. Well then. Let's orbit and see if we can patrol. Powerful and unexpected ship. I don't want that. Oh, there was 6 to 12 steel song rep. Just what we needed. Okay, we got 11 reputation for our assistance there. That's awesome. That's even better. I mean, it's just as good as the 6 to 12, so that's awesome. Varied results. For our troubles, we have earned some money. We were able to rescue a ship. Too bad we don't get rep for that. 10 fuel plus turns you want to get rid of, and then hope you don't get that. Explorer ship. It's an independent. Fight. Yeah. Okay. It's an independent. We're going to go get some more records out of them. Oh no. I hit the wrong button. Oh, rats. I'm so used to retreating. Oh, darn. Well, that happened. Darn. That fight would have been good. It would have taken time, but... What do we have? It's a Steel Song Bounty Hunter. So we're just going to retreat and lose 1 reputation there. I'm not going to try to bribe them. And nothing else out of here is looking very good. I don't know how long before I'd have to get on a choo-choo train that would work for us, so... Our Kadar is not great. You can see because we're losing medical services up there. So, Devaltos. Oh, we lost 5 reputation. Wow, I made it go to 0 and it still lost reputation, I guess. These guys don't like us by -14. Oh, brother. Varied results can turn out good. It almost needs to be a neutral thing. But it lists at -3. And military ship is almost always bad unless you're on their side. So 10 plus fuel turns. A merchant ship. Oh, look. Ooh, they're a little harder. We're not as dominant here. I'm still gonna do it. It's an independent ship, so. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a hard time hitting them. And we're gonna have a hard time getting to them. Okay, so let's do perfect approach, and then we might have to do a twitch surge. It's gonna be one of those cases where I think having just bought that extra defense pattern matrix might really help us. Give us an advantage here. Because we're having a hard time hitting them. We don't have any offensive buffs yet. But we have the ability to board twice, and that's going to slow them down. Oh, so it's hitting them. If we can do that, that'd be great. And that's because, you know, our ship is focused on pilot, and it's focused on the first 3 slots. So we should see an improvement when we move into the first 3 slots from the latter 2. Let's get rid of somebody easy. He's done. I usually like to shoot the guys with the sword because they've got built-in melee defense. So melee versus melee, they sometimes defend a little better. She just took that. Ooh, these guys are gonna hit us. They've got a good crew. Do that for her. And she's gonna smack this guy down. And then you're also at 7 gonna fire this. Oh, taking hits. Retaliating. He's gonna poke this guy right here. Nice, debuffed. Target acquired. Okay. Let's do this. See if we can get some heals. We might not. Let's try to get everybody healed before we attack this guy. Because we have to go next round. There we go. And now you can heal her up completely, and she can stab him. There we go. That's the way you want to do it. Make sure. Officer's cabin. Don't care so much about that one. I'm gonna save that. I don't have all the buffs that I want right now. That's one of the things you like to be redundant with buffs. You like to have many copies of them. That way you can just burn through a bunch of them on an encounter and know that you got a whole bunch more in case you have another ship you have to attack right after this one. Because it can happen. You can do a ship combat, fly 3 feet and run into somebody else you need to attack. And it just... sometimes that's the way things shake out. Okay, ping this person. Because if nothing else, if it doesn't kill her, it's going to put a significant hole in her. So make it easier for everybody else to kill. Oh, Doc, you might just be better straight up shooting her. Takes one more person off the board. Then he can tactical edge that person. Let's see, what do I want to do? She's going to do this. Self-buff. Oh, and it kills that guy. Oh, good. Doctor's going to get a heal before this person gets to finish her off. Nice. It all works out wonderfully. Okay, this throne wrench. I don't want to really do anything, but I'm going to add 1 defense just in case. You don't have to click both those weapons individually. If you click the button right there at the symbol, it'll automatically reuse your same weapons that you used last turn. I just tend to forget that it's even there. Oh, we'll take you out. Oh, very close. Okay, Doc. That's such a useful ability. Because even if you aren't using it just to buff them and give them some initiative, you can move people around you around so that you can always make sure you're in spot 3 where you need to be. She's going to do this again, since it's always got a 50% chance when it's used of going away. And it lasts for 3 turns if it doesn't go away, so. Let's shoot this guy. He's going to go into the penalty, and that's fine, because everybody else will be able to finish off this dude this turn. Doc, perfect. It's nice that you get to go first. We'll cut him up real good. Because we have a ton of initiative in those first 2 people. That's why I like to buff them like that. You saw they ended up with just a ton of initiative, which was way more than the other guy had. This is what I'm talking about. If you go back here to the weapons and you hit this little repeat firing orders, it'll I already goofed it up, but it'll already do this, and you can see they put a 2 there. It's really, they did a nice job with quality of life stuff in this game, making it easy to play. So it's one of the best video games I've ever seen for quality of life stuff, for being able to search for things in the UI and being able to tag things, and it's just, the Treese brothers are on top of it when it comes to that kind of thing. Other companies need to take serious lessons from them on how to make their video games friendly to the user. He's at a 9. See, her buff goes away because it has a 50% chance of being used, being quit. I mean, it gets used every time, but she still has 4 left, so she'll do it again and rebuff, and she's gonna, I should switch these 2. I'll have to remember that next battle. She should always be in front because she's got the buff that allows her to retreat. Oh, once you already press them, then it's too late to use that little repeat button. But we're cooking the crew, we're making our way. Okay, let's take her and shove her up. There we go. This is better. Okay, buffers. Oh, look, it's the captain. Captain speaking. Not anymore. Oh, I thought that would kill him. Okay. I didn't have to do it that way, but normally, I know this is going to take more than 1 turn, so normally I'd just have him buff, but instead, he'll be healing because she took a little damage. She's going to stabby stabby. Okay, let's make it harder for you to hit if we don't kill you outright. Yeah, let's kill her. And then she has this, and it only costs 8. So now she's got an extra buff on. She's got bravery line. Doc, everybody's healed except for the Doc. He's got like missing like 2 points here, so let's make it easy. Captain's dead. We don't have to do anything. It's nice. Take their fuel. They have 11 cargo. Do they have anything good? Ooh, 1 crystal and a bunch of water purifiers. We're stocked up, so it doesn't matter. We're going to destroy, orchestrated salvage. We don't have the intel because it's still on cooldown, which is too bad. Gotta get underway for this mission. Really want that pirate rep. That'd be great. Yes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna surrender to looting. They can have those weapon components. Don't care. And yeah, they take everything from my hold. This is gonna make everything so much easier. That's like, you know, I mean, the weapon components you got to go to a black market to get rid of. So, for right now, this is just easier. Let's see about... Uh-oh. Okay, there's 2 pirate rep ones in here. That's usually... When I'm ready to leave a planet, that's usually my consideration. Submit to inspection. Easy. See, it makes it easy. Is what the cards look like up here. Because we got to get underway for this mission. So what are we at now? 38 weeks, 1 jump to go get this people in there. Remember, there's another mission in this system that we're going to. There's 2 missions in here. So there's one right there, and it's in Steel Song Land. So let's go do this one first. This is what I wanted to do, was dump this gear right here on this wild zone, but dump those weapon components in advanced medical things, but we'll be good with this. Dusk Op, Sneaky Slip, Spice Hall Sneak. Yeah, that works. Sure. The Cunning Slip talent allows us to pass because we failed the Stealth Charisma test. And no negative reps on that, which is great. 4 people have leveled. The Doctor. Doctor. Alright, she's a swordsman, sniper. Okay, all of our weapons people. So, swordsman. She gets wing commando, which is going to be great because the next time that she needs an ability, it'll be there. Okay. There's a bunch of good ones here. We've given him the sniper thing. Now there's backline leader's good. It gives the entire team a little bit more accuracy, damage, armor, and ability to resist debuffs. That's a good one. And then there's also Dominant Eye. When making his initiative roll, you buff yourself with the ranged accuracy, armor piercing, crit, and plus 10 range defense for 3 turns. So I'm gonna get, there's 3 or 4 things right now. It doesn't really matter what order we take them in. And then this person is going to get this. Okay, so they don't have... Oh yeah, here we go. Same thing. So next, they'll be able to get this. Next time we have talents to level up. Knife Work removes all debuffs. That is an underrated aspect of how awesome this buff is. It removes all debuffs. So your frontline fighters later on are going to take on bleeding and things like that, and it's going to suck. Buffs 2 targets, the front 2 fighters, with plus 25 melee accuracy. This is huge. Plus 25% melee damage. That's also huge. Plus 10% critical and plus 20% melee defense for 3 turns. It's just an incredible buff. 2 classes get it. The bodyguard also gets it in addition to the wing commando. So it's just fantastic. Definitely should have that on your swordsman. And it becomes one of the first 2 buffs that I make sure my team gets. Nothing to loot, because especially later on during the Xenos, you want to, instead of attacking first, you just want to buff. You want to spend like the first turn just buffing for survivability. Data scoop. So we have to do a little spying here. Got some profit. Got death among crew trying to hit us. A merchant ship, and we will retreat from them. They're not going to complain too much. Hostile military patrol. Want to avoid that. No mission success. Ooh, and an internal explosion ripped through our ship. So let's go repair that item, and that took 2 weeks. Boo. 2 weeks. Boo. Captain. Remember, we're just going to crank up merchant from this point on. Want to get to level 11. I think it's a really nice talent then. Smuggler ship. Not going to fight them. We are going to bribe them to give them positive reputation so they'll leave us alone. We don't want the Steel Song reputation hit, but we will take those intel records. 8 intel, that's nice. I will take intel records or mission success. Yes, 6 more records. Powerful and unexpected ship. I don't think so. Hostile pirate ship. Surrender to looting. They get nothing from us. You get nothing. 36%. Still not there. Hostile bounty hunter. Submit to inspection. We don't have anybody aboard that he wants to capture, kidnap, or kill. So 39%. Can we do it now? Nope. Hostile military patrol. Reroll that one. Then again, you can always re-roll into death of a crew member or something even worse, but I kind of crossed my fingers. Steel song. Let's see, can we get a cheap patrol here that will help out? No. Retreat. Give me something good. I don't think it's gonna. Death among the crew. Okay, how long do we have? 25 weeks. We gotta go. It should only take, 10 or 12 weeks to get there. But this is one of those things you don't want to find yourself in a bad position. I've had bad things happen, like say, oh, I have plenty of time to get there, and then something will happen that'll cause a huge delay, or like you'll fail the jump and it'll add weeks to your travel time and all kinds of bad things like that. So quadrant wide rumor, Xeno fleet. So now we're in it. This is when things get bad. So quadrant wide rumor, Xeno fleet. That means that you can run into Xeno here, which is going to be really bad for us, because our best officer right here, the navigator, is only level 9 and does not have skip off the void yet. So this is where you can die in the game. This is where things can get really bad for you. Failed the ship ops test, which is extra bad. Okay, so we're going to do this. Forged papers. We've been paid. We lose a little bit with Clan Java. Do we have a good patrol? Oh, powerful and unexpected ship. That could be bad. Let's do this. We gotta repair. We gotta heal our crew. Otherwise, we're gonna end up with a mutiny. Failed pilot test. Things are going really bad for us. We gotta... And there's not enough spice to make everybody happy. So that's sad. Okay, where's the other thing that was in here in this system? Didn't we have something else in this system? Exposed cache. Brian's belt. Oh. Espionage. Where's this one? Payment deferred. Over SBC will we catch snippets of transmission, and then payment deferred. Where's this one go? Why am I... We're not in the sign corridor. We're in the Hyperion loop. Oh, okay. Alright. This is lockbox breakout. It's in the sign corridor. Okay. Well... This is where things get really tense, because there's Xeno fleet here, and we have no medical services. Oh boy. Let's get out of this system, shall we? There's no spice for us. There is on that one world there, but... Here we go. Home. Melbourne. It's a Maklumnue system. So, to pay our crew, we're going to try to spice our way through the hall to make sure everybody's happy. Whew, okay. That life is better. The sign corridor. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is one of the many quadrants in the game where there are big stretches of space between places that you need to go and the exits. And one of the most common one is you come in from here and you got to go all the way to there, and this is your only stop along the way, so you better be on good terms with Clan Zenrin or Clan Reichart, or preferably both. And we have to go down here to Zenrin. It's a Zenrin system. Oh, you guys really want to fight? You're that angry? No, man. Okay, don't fight me. I don't want to fight you. Java is going to be one of the factions that we actually do want to be friendly with. There's some nice trade opportunities for certain goods in Java systems. So at some point in time we have to be able to do some patrolling to help them. Okay, let's dock. Pay our crew. Lockbox breakout. Dead end subterfuge. Alright. More clan Zenrin hit. So now we're in bad shape with them. We're going to orbit and patrol. Let's see what we can do. Learn a new rumor. A merchant fleet of the Tenebrous Gambit. Oh. This is nice. Give me one of those two on the left. Preferably that big fat one there. That's what I like to see. Okay, this would be good. Ah. Rats. Marauding pirates from Kadar. Oh. What's our timeline look like? 29 weeks for 3 jumps. Let's just go. This is one of those situations where we are not going to have enough to jump. Here's the other thing we needed to do in the system. It's over here in the Rychart planet. And that'll be closer to this exit point. We are going to run out of fuel. Ah, man. Okay. You know what we get from defeating them? We get to take their fuel. Go forward, my friend. Forward. That'd be great to take their fuel. That means we won't have... Losing fuel and not being able to make it to a planet, or you'll make it to a planet, but you'll make it on empty, is one of the fastest ways to cause a crew mutiny, which is why those systems with the big, long stretches of space without being able to land on another planet, those systems like the Sine Corridor and Infinite Helix, they cause mutinies. So you want to be in a position to either have a lot of fuel and not have a problem with it, or get lucky like this and get a ship that you can attack so you can take their fuel. Which, like, if I needed fuel, one of the first things I would look for is either an independent ship to attack if you run into that, or if you have super high reputation with somebody, attack one of their ships, because you're going to take a reputation hit, but it's not going to mean anything. Like, if you have 300 rep with Clan Maklumnue, just attack one of their ships if you run across it and take their fuel. Alright, this is... let's see. 18 total. Kill this person, because shotgunners can do a lot of damage. I don't like that. And then push her forward. And then she's going to do this. She's going to do the same thing. Stabby, stabby. He's going to heal her and take that debuff off of her. Besides, I was going to heal her anyway, because they all have a little bit kind of low morale. We want to fix that. So he's going to do Eagle Eye for next round, because we know this is going to be a 2-round fight. Just totally fine. Let's see, she's got 3, so she won't go into the penalty. So kill that person. And she gets another free shot at that. Oh, she's got 27. It's so nice. Okay, kill this guy. And you can very easily poke her. And it's all done. That sound you heard is somebody in the crew. Captain's log. Oh, it's not going to say. Oh, yeah. Gained a new trait, greedy. That's not what happened during this, I don't think. I think that sound means that one of your crew has acquired a new trait. It can be positive or it can be negative. We're at range 2. I just want to use both of them. Because I want to create as many negatives over here as possible. And I can't remember how long it is for our intelligence gathering trait to refresh, but that's why I like to have, in the end, I like to have about 4 zealots on my crew, and I really like to just have them stack that, and then you always have that buff available, which is fantastic. You're dead. And you're healed. Oh, really? Okay. I think there's room for you to attack. Same thing with you. You got 11. Oh, wow. Even with the penalty, he hit her. Okay. Doc? Gotta heal then. We need to heal up. $27. She's a maniac. She's just a nightmare. Okay. You can kill, but I'll tell you what. What is it? 12 and 16? Yeah. We're still going to get a go beforehand. So I want her to be fully healed. There we go. Doc. And then heal his morale. This is great. Yeah, that's how you want it to work out. Don't be rash. There we go. Throwing wrench is in the works. I should have put some defense up, but he's got no weapons firing at us and his engine's glowing orange. Oh, and there's the captain. So, let's shoot you. She'll take you out. There we go. This might be over in one turn, but we're going to buff you as if it's going to take 2. Oh, Captain has a lot of hit points. Yeah, it'll take 2 turns. Lots of hit points. I probably should be going after the other characters. Stabby, stabby. Doc, you want to do a little healing remedy here? Boy, it seems like a waste to shoot her with this, but I could do this and get the one on the end, and then she can shoot her, and now the other team isn't going to get a go. That's the smart way to do it. Bye-bye. It was fun knowing you. Enemy captain has suffered a fatal wound. Excellent, so now we're going to take their fuel. They have cargo. What do they have? Vodka? Let's take something that's easy to get rid of. Rough interrogation. That's great. Destroy orchestrated salvage. Now we have some fuel, so we won't have a crew mutiny. This is the amount of space it would take for you to get a crew mutiny. Totally could happen. So that would be bad. Powerful and unexpected ship. Oh no, don't give me that negative right chart stuff. No. Steel song. Okay, the vodka was free, so they can have it. I should have sold it when we dropped on the planet. I have a tendency to forget that stuff. When I'm playing by myself, not here on YouTube, oh, this is gonna suck. I have a tendency to play a little bit slower. But, you know, we want to get as much stuff as we can here. Demand tribute. See, we have really high reputation with Clan Mach. 236, so we can demand tribute. That seems kind of mean when they're your supposed allies, but it's a dog-eat-dog world, and I want as much money out of these situations as I can get. Okay, we lost a little bit of rep with Syndicate Red Chart. Let's see what our timeline is like. 23 weeks for 3 jumps. I don't like the timeline, so. Surrender to looting. Okay. Oh, and they didn't take our vodka, but those guys did. Our vodka. Let's level up our guys. Levels. Who needs them? 2 pilots. Need them. Okay. Pilots. Twitch surges. There's some really good buffs in here. Guided fire and broadside angle are both very good. So, and you want to have some more sharp steerings, but those are very, very good. We're going to get to them. But right now, since we win ship battles via crew combat, the most important thing is to be able to get up on a crew. Up on the ship into the first slot, and Twitch surge is a guarantee, so that's why you want to have a bunch of them. Doctor. Okay, Doc. The doctor skill gives you more doctor than the combat medic. Now, it doesn't look like it there, but let me show you. Actually, I'm slightly wrong about this one. Doctor and combat medic get the same amount of doctor points all the way up pretty high. And it takes a long time before the doctor surpasses it, and then it only does so by 3 points. So the combat medic is fine to take. We actually want to take the combat medic up to level 8 because that's where all the good buffs are. Now, the reason to take... So we're going to take combat medic to 8. Then we're going to put points in doctor, and the reason is because it adds extra command and tactics, which is nice, but mainly command. But for now, this is the most important thing, to get it up to 8 to get the good buffs. And there are several already. I mean, there's so many, it's ridiculous. There's field surgery, which is a better heal than what we have, but it doesn't heal morale. It removes debuffs. Vaccination watch is a buff. Toxin terror, which causes -2 initiative on the people it hits, which is really nice. So I'm going to grab bio poison grenade, which is fantastic. Crippling grenade attack, hits 2 targets, 31 to 50 damage, -2 initiative. The problem is you got to be in the first 2 slots to use it. So I never really take that one. There's this is the one I was thinking of. Bioagent bomb. After a successful boarding, release deadly bioagents into the enemy's ventilation. +10 morale damage per turn and +25 crew damage per turn for the next 4 turns. Oh man, that's awesome. An E-suture, which heals the entire team. We've had a couple of situations now where it would have been nice to heal the whole team, so I'm going to take that one. Our navigator makes it up an extra job. So now she's at 10, and in one more she'll be at 11, and hopefully we'll be able to skip off the void, which means the Xenos are coming. So here is a crew dog. Crew dogs have some pretty good spells. You can tell how I think about these types of games. It's still role-playing games to me. Failed ship ops test. Fortunately, we have 4 people with that, but you can still periodically fail that, which I don't like. So what I'm going to do is take another one of those. Ship ops seems to come up the most as far as failures, which is why I like to really stack those, because you know they all have the cooldown time. This is the nice buff right here. Vigilant scanners, +25 accuracy and +25 defense all at the same time. So it basically supersedes the buff that we've been using that gives you +25 defense. The difference is this is only lasts for 2 turns, and the defense one lasts for 3. So you can kind of go back and forth stacking them. I really want this for more contacts later on, but right now it'd probably be important to have this in case we have to hit a ship that is a little tough. And then the Zealot, we're going to get the second one here. A rough interrogation number 2. We only have 2 Zealots on a crew right now. We'll end up with like 4 or 5, but by the time the game is all... By the time we're in the late game with the big ship, with the fatty, with the Titan. Okay, so we got to go to this system. So pick the planet that's closest to it. Oh, and look, it's a pirate. Okay, well, we need that intel, so it's time to fight. Time to fight. We're going to put a little defense on. And remember, salvaging these ships, like every single one of these guys that you destroy is basically worth 30k. So you might think, oh, it's annoying to have to fight them all the time and it takes a long time. But if you're really trying to maximize your profits, this is a good step to kill all these guys. All these indie ships. Because if you think about it, like, I want to get that cargo upgrade, right? And it's about 200,000 credits to get it. Well, then that is roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably about 7 independent ships kills worth. And then it's paid for, and then you have it. So when you're looking to upgrade, you got to think in those terms. All right, let's get rid of the guy on the end because we know you can kill him. Oh, look. And that is the first case of she's in a bad position. I'm going to move her and she's going to heal herself. That's why another reason you always want to have that spell. It's not a lot of healing. These guys are kind of tough, so that's telling me something. We've had an easy time of it so far, not getting hit, and now we're getting hit. So what it tells me is we just crossed over one of those invisible lines where there is a difficulty spike in the game, and we're going to have to get prepped for it. Okay. Take that guy. Come close anyway. Let's see. The best thing you can do right now is just shoot somebody, which that never happens. The doctor never gets to shoot. He's got... yeah, kill him. There we go. Strength of Steel. She's going to heal herself and be utterly disappointed in the outcome. I'm going to move her up just because I can. Oh my, 28 points. That's a rockin' and a rollin' number. Okay. Yep. So, throwing wrench. Yeah, what it tells me is we're going to need to go buy some combat gear to make things a little easier for ourselves. Because we want all of these things to go smoothly. We don't ever want to find ourselves in a bind and ship combat. Alright, he's going to get a go. But in order to hit her, he's got to go to his regular attack. Oh, and he only did half damage. Okay. You buff by hitting her. You push her forward again. Oh, he got really hit hard, didn't he? They've got a shotgunner. Oh, boy. He's going to have to make a saving throw. Yep. Okay, did he? Did our doctor make a saving throw? Yep, he passed his 59% death chance and survived to fight another day. But he's going to be severely wounded when we have to start the next fight. So he may not survive this ship encounter, which would be really bad. Yep, and she doesn't have anybody to heal her. A little bit stressful. Yep, you gotta heal yourself. Heal thyself. Okay, he's down. Keep healing yourself. Because remember, there's gonna be another combat after this. Uh-oh, and she got hit, and that she killed her. So this is going to be rough. The next one is going to be really rough. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fry these guys for a little bit longer and try to take out some more of their crew. Because remember, this weapon does a whole bunch of radiation damage. So, oh, and there we go. Immobilized system piloted fail. That's the best thing that could have possibly happened to us. 16 cargo. Sure, we'll claim it. If we can't get rid of it, we'll stash it. Rough interrogation. You can only do one of those. Destroy orchestrated salvage. So it was 28.6k. I mean, like I was saying, you do so many of those, and then you're in good shape. We gotta heal some people, especially our doctor. That's how you lose your doctor, man. It's having something like that happen. The sniper soldier. Okay, actually, I need to check that. I like to keep track because I don't have memorized of which jobs you should take to what level. A sniper should go all the way up to level 11. It has good talents all the way up to level 11, so definitely do that. Whereas, you know, oh jeez, another one. Oh, and we're more dominant this time. Okay, well, fight. Whereas I was saying with the wing commando, you don't want to take it any further than level 5, because you just want knife work. And then everything else is going to come from your swordsman class. So you can see how one of the things that changes, that's going to change, is we're not going to have those first 2 attacks with those long range weapons that do hardly any damage. We're going to get rid of those weapons. So for us, fighting becomes, we have to get to range 3 as quickly as possible without taking any damage, because we aren't going to have any weapons for range 4 and 5. Those spots end up being far more valuable, used for other things. Okay, that's nice. This could be a little better start to this situation here. No, not necessarily. Oh, she's down though. Okay, Doc, heal everybody a little bit there. That's nice. She gets to go again. That person's in the penalty, so we should kill this person. Yep, just kill him. He's gonna get to go first, really. And he almost completely wiped her out. That's a good first turn. So now we're gonna move up. We don't have any more of those abilities. They come from your gunners, the boarding ones, which is why I like to have, you know, more gunners than you need. So here's the funny thing: since we only have these 2 weapons, the game is going to tell us that we don't need gunners. We're going to go over 200% really quickly. Especially when we get rid of these 2 weapons, we're immediately going to go over the top. But I actually like to have several gunners on my ship just for their buffs. So to me, it's all about get electronics and navigation and pilot maxed out, with precisely the number of people you need for those. With the exception of navigation, you want to have at least 2 navigators. But then I like to have gunners. They've got some really, really good buffs for combat. They end up being really, really useful. Let's see if you can shoot this person. Oh, close. Thought he might be able to take out. Those machine guns end up being nasty, and that's why. It's like, I'm gonna take you out, sucker. Okay, she got 12 points. Let's kill this guy because he got the highest number. I think Doc can heal us. Maybe I'm making a mistake here. Doc, you want to get rid of that? Help us out here? Oh boy. Finish her off. Machine guns. Alright. Oh boy. She's gonna get to go again. Is she gonna kill him? Oh, hopefully good, not. Okay. You're in bad position to heal yourself, aren't you? Okay. In that case, switch with him. He's going to heal you a little bit. She's going to heal herself. He's going to go, hopefully miss. Oh, she's going to stab him and finish him. I was going to try to get some more healing over there. The Void Engine is now 98% damage, so it's over. So 70 cargo. Wow, narcotic spice. Polymer ingots. Take that. Water fuel. Rough interrogation. You got to do that before you destroy the ship. That one got destroyed, and this one cost us 40. This one earned us 46.3 in salvage. Wow, max value. That's awesome. So, oh, and it was because our the vulture trait added 30% in value, our crew members did. So, like I said, it's gonna pay for things. We're over here trying to do missions. But in the process of doing missions, we're making some money. You know, we haven't got paid for a while, but we haven't completed a mission in a while. This one is going to be completed in, oh, look, it's 9 weeks. We're barely making it. Okay. And what I say, oh, and now there's a quarantine. We can patrol to try to break this quarantine. Oh, we're going to run out of fuel doing it too. Okay. You have to patrol enough. This sucks. Clan right chart. That stinks. Figures that we would, and then some ship components. Okay. We're going to go up here where we still have Rychart. Yeah. It's one of our own guys. One of our own faction. Is considering briefly attacking them for their fuel, but we have a chance to go over here and do this. So that cost us, let's see, 2 days. Okay. Figures there'd be a blockade. Darn it. Alright, let's see what else we have that's going to help here. Swordsman. Now we get some more really neat ones here. So Breakneck Assault is really cool. And since she's going to be in the second slot, it advances 1 slot. You're going to go around and around in circle. Devastating Charge and Breakneck Assault are like the 2 that I like to grab. Because one stuns and the other one does minus initiative damage. So I'm going to give her Devastating Charge. Because she's going to end up with 1 skill that's going to push her back and another skill that can push her forward. And the whole thing is really, really cool. So we're going to patrol and try to do this, and we're running out of time. We got 5 weeks. Oh, man. 5 weeks. We're going to be late. There's just no way around that. That's unfortunate. Reduce room length. Okay, but it took 5 days. End quarantine rumor. Well, instead we get linked rumors. Took another week. It took another week. Oh, so sad. Oh, end quarantine rumor, and it took 3 days. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks left. 2 weeks and 5 days. Oh my gosh. That was as narrow as they come. Holy cow. Engine lockdown. Oh, this is a crew dog one I love. This is why I like having crew dogs on my ship too. Routing reactor power to the defense and weaponry. Buffs the ship with protection from damage to engine component. Don't really care about that. We're not going to get hit. -2 reactor points. Don't care so much about that. Normally you don't want to take reactor points away from yourself. But this is nice for when you get into position at slot 2 where your weapons, where your lances do their maximum amount of damage. And this is going to add plus 25 radiation damage for the next 2 turns. You just want to get into slot 2. Turn this on and fry the enemy crew even more than what you were doing before. So that's really nice. Okay. Wow. Well then. That's where we're at. Probably a perfect time to end this episode. Man. We made it. We made it by the skin of our teeth. That was amazing. Okay, 1 week and 14 days to get back to Brian's Belt. This is in the Dixie Circle, though, so this is what we're going to do. We got to go to Brian's Belt, back up here, our home system. We're going to run around here and go to the Dixie Circle, and then where we'll have to do some spying. This is a drop-off at Brian's Belt. This is a drop-off at Brian's Belt. They're 1 week, 1 year, and 14 and 16 weeks apart. You don't want to miss these paydays. And then this is Mono Fisher, and we still have basically 4 years to go up there and do that. So That'll be next episode stuff. Folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. Consider joining my Patreon. There is no minimum fee. I'll see you next time. Happy gaming, everyone.